Welcome back to our final video. In the previous video, we talked about ISO 101 standard and how they can be implemented when designing HMI SCADA displays. In that video, we mentioned common design principles and how they can reduce cognitive load. We will look a bit more into the common design principles and what they are. So the agenda is common design principles, navigation and layout design, design style guide, and design examples. Common design principles can be used when you as a designer want to achieve simplicity, clarity, and good user experience in a user interface design or HMI SCADA display design. Some of the principles are alignment, proximity, hierarchy, balance, repetition, contrast, emphasis, color, and white space. Let's have a look at some of the most used navigation types. So, the most used navigation types are top navigation and side navigation. Side navigation is used for larger HMI SCADA projects. It improves scanning and readability speed. It also supports larger number of buttons or links to navigate throughout your system. And it is also consistent with desktops such as Mac OS or Windows and the way they navigate in their system. Whereas top navigation uses little space and has a prominent position on your display design. You might consider using that for small to medium HMI or SCADA projects. Top navigation also better supports sub-navigation if you want to use sub-navigation in your design. There are also some other examples of navigation for your inspiration. You can view them on the slide. You can see how the different navigation can be combined and used in layout design. Now that we have looked at some of the common principles used in user interface design to achieve better user experience, let's have a look at style guide. A design style guide is a resource that contains documentation and details about your HMI SCADA user interface system. The way you can benefit from having a UI design style guide is by saving time when making design decisions, ensuring coherency and unity in design, helping newly hired designers to adapt quickly, improving design collaboration across company. Some of the things that can be documented in the UI design style guide are as follows. Typography, so what kind of font and font sizes you want to use in your design. How the button design look and feel has to be. What type of alarm icons or alarm colors you want to use in your HMI SCADA design. How your navigation and component icons should look and feel with colors and iconography. But it can also be pie charts, graphs, bar graphs, and other graphical elements. Let's have a look at some design examples where we have used ISO standard and some of the common design principles and how they improve the design. Here on the slide you can clearly see the difference between the left side and the right side. The left side is before implementing ISO standard and some common design principles, where the right side we have implemented ISO 101 standards and some common design principles. You can clearly see to the left there has been an overuse of color and gradient in the display, which detracts from the real objective of the design, which is to monitor and control your operations. On the right side, however, we have taken all the colors out and only use color when we have an abnormal situation when an alarm occurs on the screen. We have also applied the gray tone for the pipes, as you can see on the right side, where on the left side there has been use of colors for the pipes. This is also one of the things ISA 101 standard mentions. Again, here on the right side, we have taken all the colors out from the left images, and the right images you clearly see when the situation is abnormal and the focus is mainly on the data provided. The last image, we've used the top navigation on the left, as you can see here, because it's a small project, whereas on the right side we have a left navigation because we want to expand the project in the future. But here we have also used common design principles such as alignment, proximity, and hierarchy to create clarity and simplicity in our design. The same principles have been used in the image below, as you can see, as well as the two images on the left, where the side navigation has also been implemented, but in a different way. I hope you can draw some inspiration and benefit from this knowledge in your work when designing HMI and SCADA displays.